Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm your host, Mika Frankl, and today we're talking LFA 105 with Hawaii's own Canaan Kawaihae. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Thank you for the time. Thank you for joining me. I know it's fight week, so what does this week entail for you?
This week, just gonna be flying out to Oklahoma tomorrow, early in the morning. Probably gonna land early in the night or the end of the day, and then we're gonna cut some weight when we get there, and then prepare for weigh-ins and prepare to fight. I'm excited.
Living there out in Hawaii, how big is the travel? How important is that for you, getting travel right? Because you usually have to travel farther than other people.
Yeah, so I actually did my camp out here in Vegas with Extreme Couture. So I've been here for a month already. I've been away from home for a month. I had a lot of sponsors help me out. My job helped me out as well financially. So it's going to be a short flight to Oklahoma, kind of. But it's definitely better than having to fly from Hawaii to Oklahoma.
Is this the first time that you've done a camp at Extreme Couture?
Yes, this is my first camp. Usually I do it at Oyama's in California. But unfortunately, California is a little bit more expensive and the COVID's more strict over there. So I came out to my friend's house, Punahele Soriano, and he let me stay at his house. He's a 185 UFC fighter. Super, super nice guy. So thankful for him.
What's this camp been like then at Extreme Couture?
It's been great. I really like it. I'm thinking about doing a move out here, actually. It's morning training and then day training, and then we're done. Almost every gym we go to, it's always morning training and night training, and then you don't get home till like 9:30 at night or something like that, and then you gotta eat dinner again in the morning. So I really like it out here, and there's a bunch of very high level people that's always teaching me. Like every time I go there, I learn something new. It's the same thing like California, but just the timing and the people up here. There's a lot of Hawaiians up here, so it makes me feel at home. The Night Island.
How nice is it to have that homey feeling?
It's awesome because we have the same style of like mentality and the same style like of aloha. Basically, we have a lot of aloha out here. So we speak the same way. So our jokes we can still like be similar with our jokes because of Hawaii, home. So it's great. I mean, you get a lot of other people out here, but it's just not home without the Hawaiians. So I feel really comfortable out here with all the Hawaiians and Polynesians in general.
I'm sure you had positive expectations going in, but are you surprised at how well it's went?
No, not really. So far, a lot of the people that I know that train at Extreme Couture are doing great. I mean, we got Danny just coming off a early first round knockout, and Francis Ngannou just won the title, and Punahele just came off of a knockout. I have to believe their work. The numbers show that it's a great school.
When you see the guys having those positive results in competition, does that good vibage translate into the gym?
Yes, definitely. Everybody is so helpful. We're teammates. We're teammates. So they're willing to show you. Like they know where the goal is. So they have the map to show you where to go. How to get there. Whenever they're willing to share their knowledge, I'm willing to take their knowledge as well.
Friday night, you're taking on Jake Childers. Everybody expects this to be a fun, exciting fight. What do you expect?
I expect the same thing. He's tough. He has great, I want to assume he has great cardio. His nickname is the Working Man. He looks like a real grimy fighter. He looks like he wants to push me against the fence and grab my legs and, clinch up with me. I'm pretty good in the clinch too, so I'm comfortable in the clinch. I would prefer not to be in the clinch with him just because, that's his strong, I feel like that's his strong point. But I got really good hands. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so if he does take me to the ground, I feel comfortable. and I got some pretty good wrestling as well. So I feel like whatever he has to offer, I can trump it with something else. So I'm expecting a great fight. Definitely expecting fireworks.
I'm sure that you believe that your striking is better than his, but if you could, enlighten me in that a little bit. Explain why you believe you're better.
I seen, of course, I watched a couple clips on his fight, a couple videos, and I'm not impressed with it. He looks like he just wants to throw those punches out there to close the distance, rather than throw it to get somewhere with it. He has some nice knockout finishes with strikes as well, but I just feel like he got lucky, and that's what I believe.
I look at his knockouts, and I kind of think it makes him a wild card, like a dangerous guy in the transition moments.
Yes, I believe that too. I think I'm going to be the longer fighter. I'm going to be the taller fighter, so I believe I can stick on the outside, and I don't need to go running in and run into one of those wild knees, wild elbows, one of those wild haymakers. I believe I can pick him apart, and if he does get in on me, I don't mind. If he wants to work some clinch, I can show him some clinch as well. If he wants to grab if he wants to grapple, we can grapple. I'm 100% confident in my grappling and my striking. So he might be like I said, he probably does have good cardio, but I think I'll be able to give it to him and test him. I think I can take him into deep waters, and I believe the same. Maybe he might be able to take me into deep waters as well, but I can see him putting me into situations that I've never been into.
And I'm sure everybody's asked you about it. We haven't seen you in action since Bellator 213, since December 2018. What does it mean to you just to be able to compete again?
It's great. It's such a huge blessing. I feel like the time is now to get back into it. So, COVID is opening up a little bit, and I've just been blessed with an opportunity to fight. So I've been training. I've been on the right track. And then all of a sudden my manager just reaches out and tells me, hey, do you want to fight? I'm like, yeah, perfect. My head's been screwed on right. My family is well provided for. I had to take the break because I broke my hand at Bellator 213. And then I was getting better. And then I had a kid. So, I knocked me back a little bit, having to provide for my new family. So I had to financially prepare them. I had to go get a real job, you know what I mean? And provide for them first thing first. That's priorities, all dreams aside, all that aside, that's my priority right there. That's my responsibility. I did that. I made a good chunk of change, and it was a blessing too, especially with COVID around, and lots of fights were off, and lots of jobs weren't able to stay open. So it's awesome that I did kind of plan for it. I already had a preparation for it, so I was busy throughout the whole entire COVID. I had a constant income, and that's awesome. But now everything is kind of opening back up, and my family is sitting comfortable right now, so I can get back to it. I can continue my dream.
That's awesome. I'm glad to see you get this opportunity. And then it's with the LFA, a prime feeder promotion on UFC Fight Pass. You're in the co-main event, and you're getting a former title challenger. So it feels like a huge opportunity.
Yes, definitely does. I feel like that's one step closer to fighting for the title. If not, I feel like that's a big step to hopefully a UFC contract. That would be awesome.
Right, I'm sure that's the goal, and that's the mindset. That's what you're hunting for, right?
Yes, definitely. And LFA provides the most. I feel like they provide the most UFC fighters, like feeder show to the UFC fighters, and they're definitely the biggest show biggest show in America that isn't one of the big names.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So a last comment for the fans on the fight. What should they expect?
Like you said earlier, they should definitely expect fireworks. Jake doesn't look like a boring fighter. I'm not a boring fighter. So only one room for one winner. So just don't blink, and don't forget to tune in and watch us fight.
And how can everybody keep up with you on social media?
My Instagram is Canaan Kawaihae, and my Twitter is Canaan_K.
Canaan, thank you for the time.
Yes, thank you.